How's it going, Internet? This is Jacob with Jacob Reviews Things. It's been a while since I posted a full-on video. We've gotten almost 100 new subscribers since then, so hell yeah, everybody. Thank you for signing up for my poorly produced, non-regularly scheduled videos. Let's, yeah. And if this is your first time watching, like, subscribe, you know, there's going to be more coming. Now, today we're here to review the Civivi Vision FG superlock. I think that's its full name. It might just be the Vision FG. But yeah, this is a knife a customer of mine brought in probably over a year ago. I sell knives at a knife counter. That's my day job. Yeah, I also sell boots. But anyway, yeah, he brought this in. I handled it. I was like, damn, this is pretty nice. It's a lot. I like it a lot more than the Demcos. The Demco Sharks. It's a lot cheaper. I'll buy it. And then I saw they had it in a Ultim, which is a material I've been wanting to get my hands on, you know, just to see what it's all about. So yeah, this was perfect. But yeah, you got some Ultim handles, Nitro V steel with some kind of black coating on it. But the main thing that's special about this knife is the locking mechanism. So, as you can see, this is the lock right here. So, how this works is you pull the lock back with your finger like that. You can see right in that little hole? Yeah, that moves the bar back. So that way, there's no resistance, and the blade can just swing back and forth. There's nothing in the way. But put that back, you can see it's basically friction holding it in place there. I think it's friction. I'm not an engineer. But yeah, it's a pretty cool design, pretty well thought out. I don't know if that's the exact way the Demco knives work too, but we're not here to talk about those. Yeah, so, oh yeah, and who designed this knife? A guy named Snex. I don't know anything about him. I've never seen any other knives by him, but you killed it with this one. Whoever you are, if you're watching, good work. You made a good knife. I like it. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when the first probably week I had this knife, I didn't like it. There was something, maybe it was too different for me. Maybe it just, yeah, there was something about it. But yeah, I was just like, this is stupid. It's a gimmick, blah, 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 whatever. Superlock's dumb. This thing's in my way, blah, 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 blah. But, I don't know, after about a few days or a week of just using this knife at work, just fiddling around with it, just kind of, yeah, playing around with it, I really started to like it, and now it's one of my most carried knives. Like this, I've noticed in the last couple weeks, this thing's blown up the internet, at least in the knife world. It seems to be, a lot of people are posting about it, and I see why. It's just very, very well designed. I say that about a lot of the knives on my channel, but this one, you can tell, like, it feels like this went through a lot of different iterations. It feels like this Snex guy really put thought into this. Because yeah, it just flows together very nicely. Like, if you're gonna, I think, for anybody, any knife makers who want to do a lock like this, where it's just right in the center of the spine and you have something poking up like this, this is probably the best kind of, this is probably your best bet, blade shape-wise, is to go with some kind of Wharncliffe like this. Because if you're like me, and when you're using a knife, you have your thumb on the back or the spine like this can kind of get in the way and be annoying. Like, this is normally, if this lock wasn't here, this is how I would hold that knife, just like this. Which is what I was doing, and it was pissing me off, because, yeah, this just doesn't feel very comfortable. Then I realized, oh, hold up. This knife is very ergonomic, and it gives you options. So, yeah, simple fix. You just move your hand an inch up, or a millimeter up the handle, and suddenly your thumb's on the blade. Perfect. You can take that even farther with the choil. Boom. Now you can choke up, get some nice deep cuts going. Yeah, you can hold it like this. You can really go, yeah, I mean, it's just very ergonomic. Like I said, I've handled the Demco Shark AD 20.5 or something. Customers have brought them in and showed them to me, and those are cool, but this is so much more ergonomic, so much more easy to use, in my opinion. Yeah, it's one of those things where you can't go wrong with either, in my opinion, but this is just so ergonomic, man. I mean, if you don't like Wharncliffe blades, you're probably not going to like this, but yeah, this knife really grew on me. I was actually close to just kind of getting rid of it, and then, yeah, my hand figured it out, I guess. I don't know. Civivi put a really damn good edge on this. Yeah, it has stayed razor sharp. Like I said, I've been using this a lot. I think I've owned this knife for like 3 or 4 months now. I'll have to go back and check the videos on my channel because I've made a few different posts about this. But yeah, it's just very ergonomic. The lock is very unique. It works all the time. I haven't seen my lock fail or felt like it's going to fail. I haven't seen anybody else post reviews or videos about their lock failing on them, which is awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention about the lock. So somewhere in here, there's a spring. So if you notice, you push down, and then it kind of springs up. Yeah, there's a little spring in here. Apparently, if you, I saw a video where you can kind of pop the lock out almost and get into the guts back here and clean it out, or clean this stuff out. So again, that's pretty cool. Got I believe some stainless steel liners right there. Got 3 holes milled in there, save on weight, give it a unique look. Very cool. Yeah, and if you don't like the whole black and yellow effect here on my knife, this knife comes in so many different varieties. Damascus, looks like they're making one, I think they're making one in S35VN or S30V, I can't remember. You can get micarta handles, G10, different colors of G10. Yeah, pretty much any way you want this knife, Civivi makes it. Yeah. Do I have any negatives? Anything? Any nitpicks? No, not really. I mean, you got almost a deep carry. Yeah, actually, I think that counts as deep carry. Got a good pocket clip. Awesome. Some of you have seen my video about cold steel. You're probably like, oh, wow, this guy's a weirdo with pocket clips. So yeah, this one meets my approval. Let's see. Is there anything I don't like about this? No. Yeah, I genuinely have no criticisms of this knife. Yeah, it's just good. Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess you can kind of see, just from using the thumb studs, a little bit of the black coating has come off. Both of the thumb studs there. Oh no. It's the end of the world. Actually, you know what? No, that's not even a criticism. This coating holds up really well. You can see I use this to cut open boxes and cut all kinds of things, and it's not goobered up, unlike most other knives I use for that, so yeah, never mind. The coating's good. I have nothing bad to say about this knife. That's a first. I usually have some little nitpick or something to say. Oh, and one thing, I made its own video about this, but for those of you who've been watching the video and you're like, what is this little black spot here? So I was oiling up the knife, as I always do with my knives when I get them, and a tiny little drop of it kind of got in between the Ultim scales and the liner. And yeah, here it is. And again, this is not like an end of the world thing. This is a really easy fix. All you have to do is just unscrew a couple screws, and then the Ultim scale will kind of slide. You can slide it over and just take a cloth and just wipe the oil off. I keep it here because I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, something to be aware of. I don't know if all Ultim scales are like that or if it's just these, but yeah, it's kind of a cool effect, honestly. I feel like you could really customize your knife, make it a little more fun and unique and interactive. I don't know. That's just me. So yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this knife. Good lock, good design. Oh, for price, they seem to be around $80, $90. The ones with like Damascus, And the higher end steels and all that, they're going to be, I think, at least $100, maybe $150. We Knives has their own version of this. For those of you who don't know, We and Civivi are both the same company, I guess. It's kind of like how Lexus and Toyota are both the same thing. We is Lexus, Civivi is Toyota. Yeah, I can't remember what they call theirs, but it's pretty much the exact same design, just with like titanium handles and 20 CV steel. And so yeah, if you're in love with this and you just want to go all out, check out the We Knives version of this. You're going to be spending, probably, knowing We, at least $200, but it'll be worth it. I've owned a couple We Knives and I love them. Just like I love this Civivi. Yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So, like I said at the beginning, to everybody who's just hopped on the channel, thank you so much. It's really appreciated. I've said this before. I started this when I was unemployed for 2 months and just needed something to do, just something to not go crazy. Well, I had nothing to do at home, and yeah, the internet has been very kind to me, so thank you guys. It's been a pleasure, and it will continue to be a pleasure. All right, peace out.